Hello, it's me, Birbingish, and I'm here to talk about top 10 quality of life changes I would like to see come to Deepwoken. And as you guys may know from the other video, I've been trying to hit 1,000 subscribers for a while now. And if you guys could subscribe, I would appreciate it. If my voice sounds a little different, it's because I'm recording this in the next morning. If you hear my voice being different in some patches of the video, that's probably because I just went back and re-recorded it because some of the times the mic cut out. And yeah, let's get into the first one. Alright, for this first one, it's a bit hard to describe, so that's why I'm going to show it to you right now. So let's say I'm trying to join like my friend's server, like server 123. Sometimes how the servers just doesn't show up. I mean that would be a nice fix, but like I know it's like Roblox's issue and all that. But here's the annoying part that they need to fix. Whenever I refresh my servers, right, to see if it pops up this time, all of this stuff. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me come back to when it works again. Alright, I'm back when the server list worked again. So let's say I'm going for server, right? And I refresh the servers list. Boom, everything shows up again because like it doesn't reapply my search right here. So now I have to retype it in for it to re-put in the filter. And every time I want to refresh the server and go for the filter, I just have to keep going back and forth, back and forth. And it would be pretty nice if they fixed this because it's annoying when you're trying to join someone's server. Alright, for this next one, this one's been a pretty popular suggestion for a while now, but add a leave button in arenas. Let's say your opponent, like, they're on their last goal, they drop their bag, and now you suddenly have to rush between looting his bag and also getting the chest, just in case, you know, there are some rare stuff in there. Imagine being like the guy, right, that checks the chest after, like, looting your opponent's bag full of pomars and wood or whatever, and then you just see an enchant, but then the screen just fades to black and you couldn't grab it. Gotta suck. That's why I feel like a leave button would be nice, especially for the people that don't pick up the stuff in the chest and it doesn't kick them out automatically. They'll have to wait like a full minute or so before it does. This one's not as popular as a suggestion, but for number 3, could we get a indication for Golden Tongue's cooldown being back? I'm not trying to guess whenever a minute it's done when I'm in like a fight and I just need my ether back, because taking that time to type in chat might just cost you like a bunch of HP from your opponent's Grand Javelin or something. Maybe make like the indicator like a little yellow cylinder, right? You know how like viscosity, oh no, it's entanglement, right? It has that little cylinder around it, but it's green. Just make it yellow for your Golden Tongue cooldown being back. That would be a nice change, to be honest. Alright, number 4. This was actually one of my personal suggestions that I put in a suggestions chat. If I had the role, of course. I kind of just put it in general. Give us an option to talk to the shipstead after Trial of 1. Like, he'll give you like a ride to Etris or Vigils or something so you can buy your training gear. So, like, you'll talk to him, right, and the dialogue will be something along the lines of, this is no place for someone wearing rags like you, come with me, I'll give you a ride or something. And then your screen will fade to black and you'll spawn at Etris docks or Vigils if you chose that. I don't want to drive for like 10 minutes just to get to a training gear shop and then go right back to Ministrela because it's like kind of the best place for low level grinding. It takes so long, especially because of how if you get off of Ministrela, right, and you spawn a boat and you try and go to Etris, there's no like entrance to the sea highway, so you're not considered to be on the sea highway. So you drive at like the pace of a snail. Going back to the servers list for number 5, could we get a way to preview the ping in the servers list? I don't know how possible this is because of Roblox's like limitation, but imagine how useful it would be so you could distinguish from like crappy servers and good servers. Alright, for number 6, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will appreciate this one. Keep your old bell option whenever you reroll. Imagine you have like combat your route or something that's like pretty decent, right, but it's not like the perfect bell that you want. Try and reroll for a Reaper or something, and you roll Shard Bow, Resurrection, and Wind Up, none of which are the ones you want. Now your build is suddenly just gone. It would be a nice way to reduce bell RNG and make people wipe less. Progression is kind of dumb anyway, so I don't think people want to keep going through that. Number 7, this one's really useful. A way to craft multiple items at once. Let us have like a little slider whenever we craft. Choose like the amount of item we want to grab, like how we buy stuff at like Etris or something. You get that like a little slider you get to drag around. Every time I want to make cooked fish, I have to keep going back and forth between like the craft and the cooked fish button. It takes like a full minute or two to craft 10 cooked fish when it should take 5 seconds. So yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty nice change. Number 8, this one's just a pet peeve of mine. Make acid lakes not combat tag you. Whenever I show up to Duke's teleporter, right, and I want to server hop to my friend's server, I suddenly realize, oh wait, I have like 30 seconds of combat tag left because I crossed the acid lake to get over here. And now, this is wasting everybody's time while I just sit here and wait for my little acid lake that combats tag like a player for no reason. Acid rain doesn't even combat tag. Why does the lake variant do? Alright, for number 9, this would, I'm pretty sure this would help a lot of administrator grinders, and also please stop blaming me in the comments about how I pronounce ministry or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Make necromancers have a limit that amount of times they could spawn in their little mud skippers. I fought one that did it for 7 times in a row before I just gave up and left. Like, I don't think anybody expected, yeah, I'm about to fight this necromancer, and then he just has iframes for like an entire hour or so. Alright, for number 10, this one's the one that I really want added to the game, but have engage fill your reservoir bar as well. But like, you know, at like a reduced rate, like half you would get in ether. It would make ether regen a more desirable thing, because whenever your like ether bar is full, right, it wouldn't just make engage absolutely worthless. And also just make engage a base game mechanic already. I don't know why a common talent defines whether your build is viable or not. That and the fact that if you don't choose a common talent the first time it shows up, it just never shows up again. And yeah, that's my top 10 quality of life changes I would like to see come to Deepwoken. If you guys have any more, you could add it in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a part 2, who knows. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe please. And yeah, end screen time.